The last part is the embellishing of the block. This stitch is a variation of the buttonhole stitch, or you can also see it as a one-sided feather stitch. I come up with the needle at the top, at the point of the star, with one strand of Pearly 5, color 335. I go down again, even with the emerging point, needle tip on top of the thread, and I pull the thread, and I place it this way. I hold it with my thumb. I go down with the needle 3/8 inches. I come up again, the needle tip over the thread, and I hold the thread gently. I go down 3/8 inches further. I emerge with the needle and I place the thread. It's very important that you place the thread this way. You see, when I do this, the stitch rolls away. And you always work into the cream fabric. And this is why I told you to put the seam allowances towards the start points, so we have plenty of space to do this one-sided feather stitch or buttonhole stitch. And now I do the other side of the block, the other side of the point, so I have to turn my block. I always start at the point, and this time I work towards me, so it changes whether you're left or right-handed. We'll now do the French knots at the tip of the buttonhole stitches. I come up with the needle, I wrap the thread twice, I go down with the needle, I hold the thread taut, I pull the thread, let's go to the rosebuds. I'll do veins on the leaves, some stitches on the calyx, and I embellish the bud with a mix of colors. First, the leaf. I work from the point to the stem. I come up with the needle at the edge, place the thread, and go down in the main vein. The needle comes up again, even with this last entering point, and so on. When I do these stitches, there are no threads to be seen on the back, because I stitch through the batting and on the surface of the stuffing, just right there, so you see nothing on the back. Next, I embellish the calyx with one strand doubled of DMC Moulinet color 552. I do uneven straight stitches on top of the little green stitches that define the stuffed areas. I do straight stitches, more or less long, over over those green stitches. Then I do the calyx. I do straight stitches, more or less long again, over or between the stem stitch we've done before. You'll do the bud this way. See, I put stitches on all edges, and all these stitches are in line with the stem. So you see the line. Everything's directed towards the stem. Then the big leaf. I shaded one side of the leaf with straight stitches. You choose the side on which you do this. It doesn't matter which one. I put stitches on the vein. I added small veins and some decorative stitches on top with the colors Rust 919 and Blue 3750. This embroidery acts as a filler. It's an irregular fly stitch. Start in the area close to the bud. You can draw the little branches if you like, but I'm so used to do this freestyle embroidery I don't need to draw any longer. So I start with a straight stitch. I merge on the left of this stitch, midway. Then I go down on the right, and I come up again at the bottom of this first straight stitch. The needle tip on top of the thread, and so now I can do a catch stitch. I come up again on the left, pull the thread, go down on the right, midway, you see. I come up again at the end of the catch stitch. I do another catch stitch. And now I'll do a little branch on this side. So I come out on the left side, I do a straight stitch, I come up on the left, and I form another fly stitch. I go down midway of the first straight stitch, the needle tip is on top of the thread, and the next fly stitch is done. So I do the catch stitch, come up on the left, go down on the right, come up again at the end of the catch stitch. Now I have to catch the thread, and at this point I can join both branches with a new fly stitch. Now I do the catch stitch, and another fly stitch. Well, I draw your attention to this. The little stitches, well, the stitches are smaller on the top and they get larger as I work downwards. It looks more realistic. And now I'll do a little branch on this side. Again, straight stitch, come out on the left. And this little branch will go behind the main chain stitch stem because it's a background filler. Finally, we can embellish the pink flower. I have already stitched French knots all around the yellow heart. With 3 strands of black moulinet, use doubled, so you stitch with 6 strands. Now we can do pistil stitches with 1 strand doubled. It's a stitch similar to the French knot. You emerge between the French knot, you wrap the thread twice around the needle, and you go down a little bit further in the petal. You emerge the needle, you wrap the thread twice, and you make stitches. The length is uneven. It looks more realistic. And another thing you can do with the eyes side of the needle, you catch the little tail and you put very, very slightly the tail so the result is softer. And now the block is finished and I hope you enjoyed. Bye bye.